Hello, my friends. Welcome back to the channel. It's always a pleasure to see you here. I hope you're having a fantastic day. Today, we're going to learn English using a powerful and fun method called shadowing. Now, you might be wondering, what exactly is shadowing? Well, let me explain. Shadowing is when you listen to someone speaking English and repeat what they say, exactly how they say it. You try to match their tone, pronunciation, and rhythm. It's like being a shadow that follows every move. This technique helps improve your pronunciation, intonation, and even listening skills. If you've ever wished to sound more natural when speaking English, this is a fantastic way to practice. In this video, I'll guide you step by step. First, I'll read you a simple but meaningful story, and all the words will appear on the screen so you can follow along. After that, I'll ask you to repeat each sentence after me. Don't worry if you don't get it perfect the first time. Mistakes are a part of learning. Remember, practice makes progress. Let me tell you a little about why I chose this story. I came across it recently, and I thought it would be perfect to share with you. The story is interesting, easy to understand, and filled with everyday English phrases that you can use when traveling or talking to people. The main character, Emma, is a young woman going on an exciting journey to New York City for the very first time. The story is written in clear, simple English, so you can focus on improving your speaking and listening skills. I'll read the story slowly and clearly. You can follow along, listen carefully, and later repeat the sentences with me. This exercise will help you practice your listening, speaking, and even reading skills, all at once. Are you ready? Let's begin Emma's journey. Emma stood at the airport entrance, feeling a mix of excitement and nervousness. Today was a special day. She was flying to New York City for the very first time. It had always been her dream to visit the city that never sleeps, with its bright lights, bustling streets, and iconic landmarks like Times Square and the Statue of Liberty. Emma had her ticket, passport, and luggage all ready. She took a deep breath and made her way to the check-in counter. "Good morning," she said as she handed her ticket to the lady behind the desk. The lady smiled warmly. "Good morning. Here's your boarding pass. You're in seat 17A, a window seat. Have a wonderful flight." "Thank you so much," Emma replied cheerfully. She was thrilled to have a window seat. She loved looking out at the clouds and the vast blue sky during flights. After checking in, Emma headed toward security. The line was long, and the process seemed to take forever. She stood patiently as airport staff checked passengers' bags and IDs. Finally, it was her turn, and everything went smoothly. Emma walked to gate 23, where her flight was set to depart. The waiting area was filled with travelers, some chatting excitedly, others quietly reading or scrolling on their phones. Suddenly, a voice announced over the speaker, "Flight 567 to New York is now boarding. Please line up according to your group number." Emma's heart raced. This was it. She was about to embark on an unforgettable adventure. She grabbed her boarding pass and joined the line. As she stepped onto the plane, Emma walked down the aisle, looking for her seat, 17A. But when she reached her row, she saw a man in a blue jacket sitting in her seat, calmly gazing out of the window. Feeling a bit nervous but determined, Emma politely said, "Excuse me, sir. I believe this is my seat." The man looked surprised. "Oh, are you sure?" he asked, pulling out his ticket. "Yes," Emma said confidently, showing him her boarding pass. The man double-checked his ticket and then smiled kindly. "No problem. You can take the seat. I'll sit in the middle." Emma felt a little guilty but grateful. "Thank you so much," she said as she settled into the window seat. The plane took off, and Emma couldn't help but smile as she looked out at the beautiful clouds. The man beside her started a friendly conversation. "Is this your first trip to New York?" he asked. "Yes," Emma said enthusiastically. "I've always wanted to visit. I'm excited to see Times Square and the Statue of Liberty." "You'll love it," the man said with a warm smile. "New York is a busy city, but it's full of life and energy." As they chatted, Emma noticed something remarkable. Despite giving up his window seat, the man remained calm and friendly. He didn't seem upset at all. A while later, a flight attendant approached their row. "Excuse me," she said politely, "but I think there's been a mistake." Emma's heart sank. "What mistake?" she asked nervously. The flight attendant looked at Emma's ticket and then at the seat numbers. "You're actually supposed to be in seat 17C, the aisle seat. This gentleman is in the correct seat, 17A." Emma's face turned red with embarrassment. She had been wrong all along. "I'm so sorry," she said to the man. "You were right from the beginning." The man chuckled. "It's okay. Don't worry about it. Mistakes happen." Emma felt both embarrassed and touched by his kindness. For the rest of the flight, she kept thinking about how gracious he had been. As the plane landed, Emma turned to the man and said, "Thank you for being so kind. I really appreciate it." He smiled and said, "Enjoy your time in New York. And next time, double-check your ticket." Emma laughed, feeling a mix of embarrassment and gratitude. This trip was already teaching her valuable lessons, not just about travel but about life itself. What can we learn from Emma's story? First, always double-check your ticket. It's a simple step that can save you from a lot of confusion. Mistakes, like sitting in the wrong seat, are easy to make, especially when we're feeling excited or nervous. But here's the most important lesson: mistakes are okay. Emma thought she was right, but she wasn't. Instead of getting upset, the man showed kindness and patience. This teaches us that being kind to others, even in small situations, can make a big difference. Learning English is just like Emma's journey. Sometimes, we make mistakes, and that's okay. Mistakes help us learn and grow. the key is to keep trying and stay positive. Now, I want to hear from you. What would you have done in Emma's situation? Would you have switched seats or insisted on staying where you thought you belonged? Let me know in the comments. Before we finish, let's look at some useful phrases from Emma's story. Excuse me, this is my seat. Use this phrase if someone is sitting in your seat. Let me check my ticket. This is a polite way to confirm your seat or other travel details. Have a good flight. A friendly way to wish someone a safe and pleasant journey. Let's practice together. Repeat after me. Excuse me, this is my seat. Let me check my ticket. Don't worry about it. Mistakes happen. Great job. Remember, these phrases are very useful when you travel or in other polite conversations. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. I hope you enjoyed Emma's story and learned something new. You can watch this video as many times as you want to practice your shadowing. Repeating the story will help you improve your pronunciation, rhythm, and confidence in English. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. Don't forget to subscribe for more content like this. Before we go, let me leave you with this thought: learning English is not just about words and grammar. It's about connecting with people, just like Emma did on her journey. So keep practicing, stay curious, and enjoy the ride. See you in the next video.